Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Don Cash, my father.
I didn't write anything down, Marty. Hope you don't mind. Well, for those who don't know me, I'm Don Cash. I am Marty's business partner and third cousin. Marty, I've known you for about 20 years. We were both started out as long-term care insurance young agents 20 years ago. Actually, one of us was young. And we were together for a couple of years working as insurance agents, and we would get together and we became friends. What I loved about Marty, he was always very friendly and very open, smart. A top agent, by the way, for long-term care insurance. He's one of the top agents in the whole country. And we decided that we were going to strike off on our own and become partners. And we got together, we would commiserate, talk about the boss, talk about work. And Marty, in his wisdom, said to me, "You go first." So I went first. Marty followed soon after that, and it's been a great partnership, a great friendship. Marty, you've after you said you go first, I've followed you ever since. You're a great guy, wonderful friend, awesome husband, just wonderful you. And the one thing I've always heard, every month I talk to Marty, every month he calls me and he says, "Where's my check?" True? Tells me about Anita. Anyone who knows Marty knows Anita, his family, long-term care insurance. By show of hands here, who has long-term care insurance? Marty, I've got 14 leads for you. Everyone write down your names on the card that's on your table. Anita will call you. And Marty has some funny stories. I'm not sure how much time we have, but you really just the joy of my life. I remember one thing that comes to mind. We were on a business trip to Texas. I'm not sure if you remember this. Just about the time when you met Anita. And actually, the funny thing about Anita is that Marty would call me and not leave messages. And he would call me from Anita's house. And the caller ID would say Anita Green. And my wife would say, "Who is this Anita Green?" I would say, "I have no idea who Anita Green is." That would go on for weeks. So Marty finally told me who Anita Green was. But Marty went to a conference in Texas about the time when he met Anita, and he was hugging a lot back then. You know, Marty's a big hugger. And we were checking into the hotel, and keep in mind this is in Texas. And we checked in, and you have to write down the nature of the trip, it's personal business, so I wrote down, we're partners. So Marty comes up behind me, gives me a big hug, picks me up, gives me a kiss in the cheek. People are looking at me. I know you're from Jersey, but we're not into that down here. Marty one time came to my house. This was during Hurricane Floyd, if you remember this. When we were living in Edison, knocks on my door. He has no place to stay. This was, if you I can say between marriages. And it's a storm, a hurricane's blowing, the wind's blowing, door knocks, it's Marty. He has no place to stay. He comes to my house, and I'm talking to my wife. And I say, Marty's got no place to live. Keep in mind, I've got an infant at home, right? DJ was maybe 7 months old. We're living in an apartment, by the way. And my daughter was 2. It's kind of cramped in the apartment. So Marty's he's got to stay, you know. How long is he going to stay? I don't know. So Marty's downstairs, sleeping on the sofa, and, you know, Kathy and I are discussing this, what's Marty's future goal? As far as I know, he's staying. And he's okay with it, by the way. So the next morning, you know, we get up and, you know, eating breakfast, and we had the baby living in our room, in the crib. And Marty didn't have a good night's sleep, actually. He said, oh, I'm crying upstairs all night long. I'm not sure if I can live here. I said, Marty, that was me. So Marty got a place to stay. The rest is history. Marty, you know, I don't want to take too much time, but you're a true friend. And I hope to be here to celebrate your 80th birthday, your 90th birthday, your 100th birthday. And if you ever find yourself, you know, slipping mentally, maybe needing to make that long-term care claim, I want you to know that, hold on, call this 800 number.
I don't know who I am.
Because if you're 100, I'll be 80. I want you to have this. They do a great job. God bless.
All set.
I missed the actual, but we'll make it.
It's done.
Come on, pretend you just got off. Oh, yeah, no. That was awesome. Thank you.